Hello everyone, Argsy here. It is the fourth Fact Sheet Friday for Farming Simulator 25. Today we've got 4 different manufacturers to take a look at: Claas, Oxo, Anaburger, and a new to Farming Simulator brand, Delo. So let's go and take a look. So first up, the Claas Evan 450 combine with the Vario 620 header up front. Now this is a new model for Claas. It was released in 2023 to sort of fit in that smaller combine market. It is a $226,500 combine at its base configuration, putting out 258 horsepower through a variable CVT transmission, giving you a road speed there running around at 40 kilometers or 24 miles per hour. Now the most important parts when you're looking at a combine: how much space is there in the hopper? This has 8,000 litres. And what can you harvest with it? Well, wheat, barley, oats, canola, sorghum, sunflowers, soybeans, corn, and long grain rice, all there able to be run through this combine. Weighs in at 11.5 tonnes and has a 500 litre diesel tank. And up front, as we said, the Vario 620 header. Now this is a $52,000 header, 6.2 meters wide or 20 foot if you want to look at it in imperial. Weighs in at 2.2 tonne and has a harvesting speed of 10 kilometers or 6 miles per hour. And this will harvest everything except for sunflowers and corn that the combine will take. So nice to see a brand new model that's only just been released in 2023, already coming out for Farming Simulator 25. This will be a perfect combine for your smaller farms or as an entry-level combine as you work your way up to something a little bit bigger. The other thing I noticed in the screenshots here is the canola texture being harvested there. It looks like a lot more variance in the plants. The size of the stalks there look pretty big, so it does look like there's been a few more improvements there for the canola texture, which is nice to see. Looking forward to getting a chance to play with that in game. Moving on, and we've just had the green bean blog, and we saw in that the BP214E self-propelled green bean harvester from Oxo, but we didn't actually get much information in the blog. Well, here's why: because it's in the fact sheets. We did have a look at the website and surmised a little bit of information from their technical specifications, which actually, when we look here at the fact sheet, does tie in quite nicely. I think we said a 3.25 meter header was the working width. On the website we've got 3.3 meters here, matching its capacity in the hopper. 15 cubic meters or 15,000 liters is exactly as advertised. Slightly quicker running speed here than what they showed on the website, 10 kilometers per hour or 6 miles per hour, probably to make it a little bit more attractive to use rather than running really slowly. Some of the other facts here: it is just short of $500,000, $498,500 to buy. There's 315 horsepower, again the variable CVT transmission, and on the road you'll hit 25 kilometers or 15 miles per hour using 850 liters of diesel. So great to see a little bit more information about the BP214E Oxo self-propelled green bean harvester. Again, can't wait to get in and give this a spin. Having half a dozen of these running in a field, a big field, will be very impressive indeed. Delo is a new brand to Farming Simulator 25. They are a Danish manufacturer of mainly tillage equipment, and here we're seeing their Power Chain 800. Now this is a 8 meter wide disc harrow coming in at $43,000. Requires 180 horsepower to pull. It looks like a Fendt 7 Series or something similar there, doing the donkey work up front. 5.6 tonne, but more importantly you'll see it has a capacity there of 300 litres, and we can see that little hopper on the back of it. So this actually gives the option, like a few items did, a few implements did in FS22, you can actually seed in a cover crop or grass as you're going, so kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If you're wanting to go from a harvested field like we see here with the what looks like a wheat stubble texture, going from that into putting some grass or a cover crop in for winter. So nice to see another new brand coming to FS25. Be interesting to see what more from the Delo range there is going to be included in the game at launch. And lastly, we have the Anaburger HTS22B79 and the Anaburger AW2217. What a mouthful of numbers that was. This is a hook lift, trailer and bin, and if you're not familiar with what those are, basically the chassis on the bottom has a hook on it and you can hook the bin on the back. You can put in a different assortment of different attachments. There might be a flatbed trailer, for example, to be able to go and load your bale. So a very versatile tool to have on the farm. Taking a look firstly at the hook lift trailer part, $38,000 to buy. It is 4.8 tonnes and requires 180 horsepower to power it. Now I'm assuming that that is what's required to operate the hydraulic system on the back which will grab the hook and obviously lift the bin up onto the back. However, I do wonder if it's also connected to the fact that the AW2217 has a width there of 24 meters, an operating width. I can only assume that that has a configuration option to be either a manure spreader, a lime spreader, or possibly a fertilizer spreader or something like that. That can be the only reason I can see for it to have a width there specified. In amongst all of that, we can see it as a 25 to 36 cubic meter capacity, or 25 to 36,000 litres of space, so obviously configurable there as to its storage, some extensions on top. Comes in at $35,000 and weighs 3.8 tonnes, and a huge assortment of different crops and fill types that you can put in there, right through all your different crops, your root crops, the new crops, all your silages, grass, hay, straw, those kind of things, TMR, pig food, salt, olives, and manure there at the end, in amongst everything else. So a very, very versatile piece of equipment to have on the farm, and looks to me to be a Deutz, possibly a 7 series or 8 series Deutz there up the front, giving this a pull along the road. So yeah, nice configuration, nice option, and again, looking forward to seeing what other bins can be put on the back to make this really versatile around the farm. So there we go, that is the 4th Fact Check Friday for Farming Simulator 25. Great to see a new brand there with Delo, as well as finding out more about the Oxo self-propelled green harvester, and also to see that new Claas combine. Only came out on the market last year, 2023, and we already have it in game. So exciting to see that, exciting to give that a little bit of a spin. A reminder that Farming Simulator 25 releases on the 12th of November 2024, so less than 2 months away. It is available for pre-order right now, and if you do that through the Giant Store, you can use our partner code ARGSYGAMING at the checkout to help support the channel at no additional cost to you. So I hope you found this video informative. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.